Today, we talk about
What I do? So, question. Should I go to PA school or medical school? What would you recommend? I've heard this question tossed around a lot, and I just want to give you my personal thoughts on it. Now, ultimately, it comes down to what are your interests, what are your goals, and what can you handle? Medical school is not for everyone. PA school is not for everyone. Now, one thing I do want y'all to keep in mind, though, the biggest thing I hear, the most common thing I hear when this is discussed, as far as like PA versus MD, or any medical school, is it's double the time, it's twice as much school, 4 years versus 2 years, me. And hey, I get it. But my dad actually helped me put this in perspective. He goes, listen, when you're 20, let alone younger, and trying to make this kind of major decision, you're looking at a 4-year school versus 2-year school going, damn, son, where to find this? No, you're looking at a 4-year school being like, damn, 4 years? That's a fifth of my life, cuh. I ain't trying to go to school for 4 fucking additional years. But that's you talking as a 20-year-old, let alone younger. Imagine you as an 80-year-old. Now, all of a sudden, those 4 years were nothing in terms of 80 total years, whereas 4 years out of just 20 years of living seems like a big deal, a big chunk of your life. And at that time, it's going to be the biggest chunk of your life. But afterwards, especially as you get farther and farther, medical school feels like it was fucking decades ago, honestly. It feels so long ago I was doing that shit. Actually, it literally was over a decade ago. So, yeah, it's just like that. Definitely don't factor in time as a major thing when you're making that decision. If it's more a matter of like, hey, I don't think I could handle the course load. I don't think I could succeed. I don't think I want to take on the responsibilities of a doctor compared to just the responsibilities of a PA. Some responsibility, not as much. Then, by all means, I think you have your answer. But I think the biggest thing that I always harken back to is making sure that the time limit isn't a factor. If you want to do something, it doesn't matter what the time required is to do it. If you wanted to do it bad enough, you would make the time to do it. So same thing goes for residencies and fellowships and stuff like that. Don't pick your specialty based on which one has the shortest training. You gotta decide, okay, which one am I going to want to do for years and years and years, every damn day, forever? That's the question you want to answer, because the minute you answer that, it don't matter if it's a 7-year neurosurgery fellowship or / residency training, or a 3-year fucking, ER, internal medicine, family med, pediatric, whatever. So you really have to get to the bottom of which one do you want to do most? And once you make that decision, it'll be easier. So hope that answered your question. With that said, we'll see you on the next one. We out. Peace.